In this video, I'm going to show you how you can upgrade or install Shutter 0.94.3. Now recently on my laptop, or one of my old laptops, I upgraded to Ubuntu 20.04, the long-term support, and when I finished I realized that Shutter was removed because it no longer is supported in the newest version of the long-term support of Ubuntu Mate. And so I started to do this, and I thought, well, there's probably an easier way than downloading the 3 packages as I did in 18.04, the long-term support. So I found a website. I'm not taking credit. It's Logix from Linux Uprising, had the instructions here, and he explained what was removed and what he did and how he created this PPA. So instead of going into all that, I give credit here to him. You basically open the terminal and put this information in there. Now what you're seeing on my screen here is not the Ubuntu 20.04. I'm on my desktop system, so if you have the older version of Shutter 0.93.2 or whatever the older version is, which is this version, you can simply just uninstall it and install this method, and it will work on Ubuntu 18.04, the long-term support as well. So you can just go here and say sudo apt-get remove shutter, and if you've got the GNOME web photo, you can take that out, but you don't have to remove the PPA because you're doing that in this particular section. So to install that, if you just currently installed Ubuntu 20.04, the long-term support, or any of the Ubuntu derivatives like Ubuntu Mate or any of the other Ubuntu derivatives, it will work. You just open up your terminal, copy this PPA that Logix created from Linux Uprising, copy, paste it into your terminal, press the enter or return key, put your password, and then select the Y that you want to install it. Update your PPAs, just copy this, paste it into your terminal, press the enter or return key, and then copy sudo apt install shutter, and then it will install it. If you want to use the feature of taking screenshots from websites, then you need to install the GNOME web photo. So you simply just copy this, paste it into your terminal, and wait till it installs. Now if you ever decide that you want to remove this, you just remove Shutter by copying and paste this, remove the GNOME web photo, and then remove the PPA by copying those and putting them into your terminal. And then once you do this, you will see that it's within your menu. I'm using the traditional menu within Ubuntu Mate. So you go to the Applications Accessories, click on the icon of Shutter, and when it loads, it will load an icon, and I don't have it up here because I'm going to show you. You go to Applications, and when you click on Shutter, it will load some plugins. The first thing it will do, as you can see here, I had a picture in the background loaded the last time I used it, and here is the icon. So there's the icon that you see. When you click onto it, you'll see a menu, and then when you scroll down, this is a zoomed in part where you can see the features or commands within the menu, and you can actually take a web shot of a web page. And then I go to show you how you can use it. I don't show you all the features of Shutter. I have links at the bottom where you can go to the website to learn more about Shutter. This is just how to install it. Like for example, if you want to take a screenshot, you go click it. I can put this on the clipboard, and it will take a screenshot of the active tab. I click on the Shutter icon, I click the web feature, and if you don't see it on your screen, you minimize and see it's in the corner. It was behind the web browser. When you're ready, you click the capture button. It's scanning the web page that's currently active, and if it's the wrong web page, you can put the URL in that box, and there it is. I can maximize it, and it took a screenshot of the entire web page. Now, I know browsers, new browsers have that feature, but this is a nice feature because you got your editing feature. I can go and view and keep zooming in, or I can use the shortcut keys, but then you won't be able to see me. I can go shortcut control plus the plus key, and it will zoom in. But as you can see here, there's my entire web page from the page where I showed you how to install it. Now if you want to annotate or edit the image, you click the edit button, and that is enabled. You've got a lot of editing features over here, like you can select, draw. It's very similar to Penta. If you've ever looked at my how to install Penta, how to use Penta, and the features and tools within the Penta menu, there's a lot of the same features here within Penta. You can save, or when you're finished, if you don't want to save with the same name, you can export to a file, give the file a different name. It's almost like the save as feature. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can go to 1:1. If you do something and messed up, you can undo, you can redo. You've got the copy, cut, put on the clipboard, delete the image, or you can also clear your canvas off. So if I wanted to type something on here, I'd hit the alphabets here, click, and I'll just say cool program. And you can change the fonts, the color of it. You can go through here and make it bold, italics, increase the size of it, then hit OK. You can click on, well, I still on the alphabet. You can choose this if you want to move your text. You can move it wherever you want to. So you got a lot of features, and then when you're finished, you can hit the save button. And I don't want to care to save this, but you can save this to an image. So if you're working on web pages, you can annotate or take screenshots, write all over them. You can use arrow keys, like if you need an error, you want to point to this image here, then you can come and type up a little name that you want with that image. So this is a very nice little screenshot. So if you do upgrade to Ubuntu 20.04, the long-term support, I recommend that you use Logic's PPA from Linux Uprising and install it on your system, and it's a fully featured. It has the edit button that works. It does take screen captures of your web page. So there's lots of other features. I could probably one day go through very similar to the way I did Penta and show you all the features of Shutter. I know there's other programs out there, but this is very similar to some of the screenshots tools that are premium software within the Windows operating system. So hopefully this has helped you understand how to install Shutter 0.94.3 on your Ubuntu. And like I said, it's not just for Ubuntu 20.04. This is Ubuntu 18.04.4, the long-term support, and it still works on the older operating systems as well. Now if you want to look at the different updates of Shutter, you can click some of the links at the bottom, and it shows you, that there's been 4,067 downloads of the 94.3 from the website. You can kind of keep up with what is the newest version of Shutter. So hopefully this video has been helpful to you, and have a great day.